guys, welcome to Cinematic Tendency. And yes, I am still at the theater, and I just watched the movie The Batman. Tonight was the opening night, so got to see it at the 7 o'clock show. So it's like almost like a 3 hour long movie, and so here are my first thoughts. And before I forget, there is no post credit scene, so unless you want to read the credits, then feel free to stay, or otherwise you can just leave right after the movie ends. And so as for my general thoughts, I am gonna say, uh, even from the trailer itself, I got a lot of vibes from the movie Seven. Remember that movie with Brad Pitt back in the 90s? So I got a lot of vibes with the movie Seven, which is good. I gotta say, like the color palette was dark. It reminded me a little bit the color palette of Joker, which is also good. The story, the story is interesting, I gotta say. However, like, to me, the first third, or the first act, um, it was slow. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean boring, and I don't mean like it drag or anything like that. I wasn't bored. Okay, it was just slow. Okay, of course, throughout that hour or whatever, establishing, doing some exposition and establishing the characters. So it was just slow. But again, that doesn't mean that it was boring. Not at all. Um, Batman is Robert Pattinson. He's very good as Batman. I know it's not fair for him, but a lot of people think about, what's the movie, the Twilight movie, when they think about Robert Pattinson, and to me, I think about The Lighthouse, because I never got to see any of the Twilight movies, and I have no interest at all. So my first Robert Pattinson movie ever was The Lighthouse, and he was incredible. So I don't think about Twilight when I think about this Batman. I think more about The Lighthouse, for whatever reason. He's great. Is he my favorite Batman? I don't know yet, because I just watched the movie only one time, so it is very early. But I wanted to just throw the question out there. But I gotta say this: I like his Batman better than Christian Bale's. I'm gonna say it, right now. As for right now, my favorite Batman is still Ben Affleck, but and I would probably put, it's still too early, but probably I will put Robert Pattinson in second place as for now. Of course, I'm gonna watch this movie more times, and then I believe Matt Reeves wants to do a trilogy. That's what I heard. So we're gonna see more Robert Pattinson as Batman. The music is great. I mean, the music has been out on YouTube for some time now, so I'm getting used to hearing the soundtrack and the score. There is, if you're familiar with the soundtrack, there is, they play the Ave Maria, and I was like, at the beginning of the movie, you hear a little bit of it. I'm like, is that Ave Maria? Is that the Ave Maria? Yeah, it was the Ave Maria. That belongs to a character, and I'm gonna tell you who. Perhaps you already know, but I'm not gonna say anything else about that. So the Batmobile, I have to say, the Batmobile, it was cool. We get to see the Batmobile in action. Not a lot, just for a little bit, and not my favorite Batmobile either. I still like Batfleck's Batmobile better, but this one is pretty decent. But I want to see more Batmobile later. Batman has at least one new gadget that in this movie. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you're gonna see it early in the movie. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, and actually, it's a pretty cool gadget. It's very practical. and is very useful for Batman as a detective. And by the way, in this movie, yeah, we see a lot of Batman doing detective work. Remember what I told you about the movie Seven? So he's trying to solve a case. So that was pretty cool to see. And about the Riddler, I have to say, Paul Dano, he was really good as the Riddler. The Riddler is menacing. All right, he comes up with a lot of riddles and some pretty cool riddles actually. So it was good to see. And what else? Other than that, as for my general thoughts, that's all I have. Should you watch it in theaters, or should you wait like 45 days and watch it on HBO Max? That's the question, and my answer is come to the theater. Tonight was the opening night. Come tomorrow, or come this weekend or next week. But this movie, you gotta watch it. You gotta do yourself a favor and watch it in theaters the way it was meant to be seen. All right, theaters forever. All right, guys, so that's pretty much all I have for you. I'm gonna watch it again in theaters a few more times. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and please let me know down in the comments if you already saw the movie, or when you're gonna see it. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you notice any Easter eggs, maybe from the video games or from the comics, or any comments that you may have about the movie. Let me know down below in the comments. And other than that, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I am gonna see you very soon in another video. And until then, chocca la mano.